I think Kennedy is going away not because of some of these trends that are being put across. Kennedy is going to win because he's a different kind of politician. Kennedy would win because people realize that the kind of political leadership we have had in this country post-independence has been sloppy, in my view. A proud country like Ghana visiting the IMF 17 times. If you want to add the Structural Adjustment Program and HIPIC, we have sought development partner assistance 19 times. We are unable, as Botswana is able to say, that we have never needed the IMF, we would never need them. A proud country like Ghana, why? You see the youth in the streets, and they have no jobs to do. We are churning out many students from our tertiary institutions. The productive sectors of the economy are not growing. How are we going to employ these youth? That is national insecurity brewing. People understand that, and they're looking for a different kind of leadership that would fix the wrongs of the past and set Ghana on a path to a better future. That is why we think Kennedy Agyapong is going to win, because he's an unconventional, a different kind of politician.
Different doesn't mean capable to achieve all these things you are talking about. Different in terms of its honest and brutal expressions. Does it translate to creativity to be able to achieve these things you are saying? And we've had very brilliant politicians throughout our time. Yeah. We've had Professor Mills, we have Dr. Kwesi Botwe, Richard Kwame. They've all been part of this. Brilliant people like you have been at the Ministry of Finance. We had a Ministry of Finance with you, Kwaku Kwarteng, fantastic as you are, with Charles Edu Boahin, who had been trained in chemistry and later is an investment banker, with Ken Oforiatta, who was a World Economic Forum nominee and had worked with Data Bank and had been thought to be $100 million worth before he became finance minister in 2016. He had taken over enterprise insurance. Yeah, there were examples for us to see that this is a group that we can trust. It didn't work. The caliber of people at the Ministry of Finance during the Akufo-Addo era, the first term, cannot be compared to Kennedy Agyapong in terms of your economics and investment banking. If you guys, you say you were not able to achieve, is Kennedy Agyapong going to achieve?
That is precisely the point. You see, when you mentioned the professor, Harvard trained, it is because wrongly we have been associating effective leadership with these kinds of things. Those who put on beautiful suits, designer suits, those who speak excellent English, those with accolades, professor, doctor. We have been trying that since independence. It has not worked. Kennedy is not just different. You can see from the way he has conducted his personal business what he's capable of doing for all of us as a people. Look, Ghana has come to a point where indiscipline by the political elite, which of course then gets into the general population, is drawing us back. You need somebody to crack the whip. You need a tough man who has what it takes to confront the dark forces that keep this country back and to set this country on a better path. I think it is Kennedy Agyapong who has the character to do that. I have said this again and again, I'll repeat it now. Paul, we are sick and tired of the timid, suit-wearing, English-speaking politicians.
Timid?
When I say timid, in the face of things that must be fixed, you see politicians unwilling to act because we will lose votes. That we construct roads today, and you see people selling in the middle of the roads, selling kelewele, frying kelewele in the middle of the road. And why do politicians not want to act? If you act, you would lose votes. And that is how we've been sending this country back. Our debts keep rising. Look, we need somebody to pull the brakes. We need somebody to disinfect the political space. And it's Kennedy Agyapong that has the character to do this well.